Dark sunlight and shining moon, balance of dark and light. Harmony oceans move as we perform our sacred art. Fire and water and fire, by blade and pole and circle round. We come to you with our desire, let all that is hidden now be found. We sense a candle that the soul, bringing of the old to death. We tie our knots within our cord to find our magic in a spell. Mother of the summer fields, goddess of the silver, join with us as power builds, dance with us our children. Father of the summer dew, hunter of the winter snows, with open arms we welcome you, dance with us as power grows. Dance with us, our children. Ah, dance with us, our children. Ah, dance with us, our children. Mother of the summer fields, goddess of the silver moon. Join with us as power builds. Dance with us, our children. Father, listen, I do. Hunter on the winter snows. With open arms, we welcome you. Dance with us as now. Dance with us, dance with us, dance with us, dance with us, dance with us. Hello, good morning, you guys. Good morning. So I wanted to come and speak real quick. Hello, Tay Bay Love. Hello, how are y'all? So I wanted to come and speak to y'all real quick about people that are outside of my circle and the fact that they have tried to ruin every single solstice of mine since I think was since Beltane. I think since Beltane. For some reason, right after Beltane, there was, this, and probably if you look at it, people outside of your circle possibly could attack you around that time anyway because of the fact that it is a solstice or a Sabbath. And so they began instantly attacking Yule the first day that I put up the promo. And I wanted to let you guys know that it is December the 1st. Happy full moon in Gemini. And I wanted to remind you guys to join the Yule Circle. Make sure that y'all hit the thumbs up too, because they are already here. See? And it's so weird when I am conducting my business, how interested they are in it. It's kind of ridiculous. They have been on a mission to ruin every single Sabbath or solstice since I have started. doing that and offering the circle to clients or to people that are past clients. And I can tell you that it's annoying, but it doesn't mean that they're able to ruin that for us. So the Yule circle is basically Christmas, is basically what it is. So these people want to ruin Christmas. I don't understand it, but they focus on the dark side of things. Those kind of people, they're not able to celebrate because they're so focused on the negative. And you guys know that over here we focus on the positive, even though it's disappointing when you see people that you love and you care about that want to associate with very negative people who have no happiness. Inside of our Yule circle, it is very happy. And I think that the people outside the circle, they try to create things to make it look like something. But in reality, we always keep it moving. I am a constant business. And it's sick that the people in my personal life, instead of them contacting me and working it out privately, they would rather try to come and use it as a means to divert other people. So, unfortunately, I am somebody that I consider myself to be the light bearer. I consider myself to be an eclectic witch, but I do celebrate the Sabbaths. And so there's other people that do their witchcraft differently, and that's up to them. That's up to them. However way you run your business, that's just like if I decided to do every Sabbath and charge $300 per Sabbath. That is what I want to do. That's just like there's some psychic readers that charge $300 per hour. That's just like there's some witches that's going to charge you $1,500 just to get into the door. You can't talk to them unless you give them $1,500. And these are real people, real witches with a reputation that are established. So I am considered an established witch that has been in the business since 2014, actually. Hello, Yaya Coconut. I am feeling pretty good. I still have nausea off and on, and I've been doing my own personal work and then also work for the circle. So I've been pretty busy. But last night I was asleep. I slept like until probably I got up about 4:30 this morning. So I went to bed early. So I feel pretty good. I am trying to get things adjusted. You know what I'm saying? Because there are so many people that want a piece of it. It's almost like they all want a piece of you. Sometimes when you're a mother, you feel that way. It's it's like we all have to join hands and make sure that we are not being fed on. I believe that these people, they try to take. They're takers. They like to take energy, take time. They'll drain you if they could. And it's sad that it's even some of the people that we love and care about that are doing this to us. It's sad, and you can see it, but you always see me beat it. I don't know why we can't just live our own lives without worrying about what other people think. I don't worry about what people think. I don't care what you think. I honestly don't, because a lot of the stuff that we deal with, we can't even, it's something that can we, if you are somebody that is constantly focused on controlling everything, you're going to totally lose control because the universe is going to tell you that you can't do that. You can't control other people. So they want to control what happens over here. But the problem is that we keep moving forward and they're staying stuck where they're at, which makes no sense, but we can't stay stuck with those people. We can't just continue to stay stuck with those people and never move forward and hide our life from them. We can't keep doing that. I think it's ridiculous that people actually, I am a public figure, and I have been having to work harder because these people just won't let go and let God. So it's caused me to be on YouTube. I'm supposed to be able to communicate with certain people and I can't. So now all my personal business is being put out in the public, and these people just want to use it to make it look like I just don't have it all together or I'm cursed or something's going on. No, it's the same fake stuff that has been going on. I am extremely disappointed in my twin flame for getting involved with that stuff, but that has nothing to do with my company and my business. And it is unfair that I have to keep being unfairly affected and targeted because of the people that he chooses to associate with. It is unfair. It is, and it's not my fault. All I know is that what I manifest and what I want to manifest is what I always manifest. And it's hard on me sometimes. It's really, really hard on me sometimes. And it's something that I can't help. Obviously, it's something that has to do with the dark side, but at the end of the day, if I have a bad day, I'm not still thinking about it the next day or the next day or the next day. I have a responsibility. I can't stop every 5 minutes because he doesn't know how to make the right decisions. By the very same people, exactly the same people. I don't understand why. Yesterday, I got even more confused as to why my twin wants to be around certain types of people. But I can't let that affect me. I've got meetings scheduled today. I've got things to do. I am not thinking about all of that stuff that he obviously is thinking about. And I have a business to run. And I refuse to let that crap affect my business. Now we have quite a huge Yule circle. It's already huge. They are assuming that there's no circle at all because they can't see the cells anymore. And they're freaking out because they felt that they had control. Well, now the universe is going to teach them that they have no control over that. They don't. The universe is going to teach them that. It's teaching them that now. But we have to keep it moving. We can't continue to stop. And we definitely are not going to wait until they or him. He does not give me my credibility at all. And being in a relationship and forcing him to act right doesn't give me credibility either. Because you know what? I don't have control over that. Do I want to continue to be negatively affected? Because I don't feed that man. I'm not around that man. I don't even talk to that man. And I am so tired of him thinking that he can do this crap because he wants attention and he wants to take the attention away from what's important. What is important? What is important is my personal health and happiness. What is important is my children. What is important is my house, my clients, my business. I cannot let him affect me. I can't do that. And hit the thumbs up, guys, because he's probably thumbsing down. You have got to stop trying to interfere with people's lives. All of those people do. All of the people that he is dealing with have been trying to interfere with progress of my company, and they are being dealt with. They are being dealt with by spirit. But I wanted to come and remind you guys of that because because I'm working right now. This is a ritual. I don't want people's perception of me to be skewed because of that relationship. Because you know what? I didn't make it that way. I didn't create it that way. If it were my choice, it would be nothing like that. So I'm not going to sit up here and deal with this and these faux witches trying to force the public to feel some type of way about me because of him and his own personal decisions that he makes for his life that have nothing to do with me. And then to try to control my life and my mind and my spirit by trying to make me feel that I broke the law and to actually play with people like that. I am protected from all of that. So they tried to make it look like I have legal problems. I'm being and that's not what's going on. We don't have those problems. So they try to make it look like you have a lot of problems so that they can push stuff away. And then energetically, that's what they are trying to do as well. I don't allow them to affect me energetically, and I protect all of my money. So I think that they just don't understand that, and that's why they keep trying. But I still have to speak out about it because we're all human and we all have to have a level of understanding of things. Everything that I do, everything that happens good for me, they try to use it as a place of judgment. And they're gonna, these people and these types of people, they are never gonna accept you. They are never gonna love you unconditionally, ever. So why care? Why even be focused on it? So today, it's we're still in full moon in Gemini, and I have been completely. This is what I've been doing for myself personally. I have been making sure that my focus is somewhere else. That's the reason why they're doing all of that, because they want you to focus on negativity, period. And they know it. They want your focus to be negativity and crap. And yeah, you could tell that I had definitely been focused on it, but I've said my piece. And it's stupid to go on and on and on and back and forth, harassing people. They always find an excuse to harass people. I'm sorry, you don't have the right to try to control people to the point where you're threatening to kill them. You need to get help if that's what you're doing. You need a cleanse or something. And again, I tested them before and announced that I was getting married. Remember? So these are things that trigger these people. All of the things that I want, if I get them, it triggers them. So what? I'm still going to enjoy it. I'm still going to love life, and I'm still going to, be blessed in life. And if they want to go all off and ruin their lives being focused on trying to stop me, who gives a damn? I don't care nearly as much as y'all do. I swear. And you know what I'm going to stop doing? I'm going to stop bringing that to YouTube at all. And if somebody is in my personal life and you feel that you've got to go and have somebody make a video about me, or you feel that you have to have somebody talk about me or disparage me because you have something that you need to talk about, then you need to come and talk to me. I will no longer be addressing people on YouTube that are from my personal life. If you have a question, if you have a problem, you need to contact me. And if you ever, instead of contacting me, decide that you're going to go as far as to bring false legal action against me or threaten me, then I'll just cut you off. Because I don't believe in suing family. I don't believe in suing friends. And I definitely don't believe and people and what they do, especially when they divorce. I am not going through a divorce, hon. Not at all. They've been trying to put me through a divorce every other month. If y'all notice, Jamila is not going through a divorce. Period. Y'all notice that? They've been sharing their divorce energy with me. Why should I have to go through that? I didn't marry the wrong person. You did. But that's what people will do because people are not in control of themselves. If I ever had to get married or divorced, everything is going to go positive. I'm not going to be trying to kill people. It's not going to be War of the Roses. You're just self-destructive. If if you're a self-destructive person, you can always change. I don't want to be bothered with you until you can change, even though I'll give you unconditional love. But I'm sorry, that is way too no. No, it's got to be pulled back a little bit. Nobody wants to be frustrated one day. Nobody wants to be upset or sad one day. Nobody wants to deal with that. Nobody ever wanted to ever deal with that. And I'm not going to start. So the Yule circle is all about happiness. It's all about protection, and I'm just going to tell you that that demon is going to act a fool all December. It's not going to let up. What do we do? Ignore it. We are going to ignore our demons so that we can live life because spirit is protecting us. We don't have to argue with them. Actually, we don't. They're forcing responses out of us. They're putting all their energy into getting attention instead of being adults. Hey, Trisha. It's for them, it's all about getting attention. That's it. And yeah, we all need attention. We all need love. But and I'm tired of people trying to act like, hanging around somebody and having them make videos about somebody. You're not being covert. You're making it obvious that you are getting that person to attack another person. And you got way too many people that don't respect my business enough to just contact me and work the situation out with me directly. Instead, they choose to come on here and do anything and everything to cause some kind of freaking meltdown or embarrassment. And I have had enough of it. I have had totally enough with it. And some of the people that are, harassing, just literally, good grief. I mean, anytime you're stealing videos from people and going through all of that, like what in the world? So we are definitely drawing in that protection and that shielding for the circle. Because the closer we get to Yule, the worse they're gonna get. They're gonna get worse and worse. Why somebody would want to be a part of something so despicable, I have no idea. Over here, we are all about the happiness. We are all about the miracles and the healing. We are not all about that crap that they doing over there. I am totally disappointed in anybody that would want to be a part of something like that. So somebody close to me decided that they wanted to be a part of that crap and they are suffering and they are going through it. Look, that is on you if you want to deal with crap like that. We are purging ourselves of all that crap. We are releasing that negativity. We are healing our inner child. We don't have time for that crap. There is a lot of healing energy and they are just trying to block it, and we're not letting them block it anymore. We're not going to do that anymore. Every time there's any kind of healing energy, these people come in and try to block it because they don't know how to heal. They don't want to heal. And a lot of them are absolutely doing medical witchcraft. And I want to speak about that today. anytime somebody throws an illness at you in an effort to control how you feel, that is medical witchcraft, and it's being done globally, especially with the corona. So at the end of the day, it depends on whether or not you want to be sick or you want to be healthy. Okay, this is one of the reasons why I tell you guys that I do fertility work. I do healing work. I have actually aged myself in reverse. I actually look younger now than I did 20 years ago. It's weird. It's very weird, but it's, so people, if you want to believe in all of those things, you want to believe in people and all this. I don't even want to get into it, but y'all know what I'm talking about. And that's why there's people that are sick and dying in this world instead of growing and flourishing. Yeah. Okay, people that have good news and people that are doing good, people shouldn't be hating on that. I don't even expect that kind of hate. So we are going to go, going into December, I'm going to make sure that we don't give that entity any attention. Starting today, starting today, okay? And we'll go into midnight, and I'm saying on Vlogmas, not October, December the 1st, we're not going to give that energy any more power. Um, Yule is actually December the 21st, so we still have 3 weeks, but you guys know that we need to get everything set up. So make sure that you guys visit Etsy. You can visit my Etsy shop to do that. A lot of people don't like the taxes on Etsy. So if you don't like the taxes, I do accept Zelle. Okay, but it's 111. So I use that number for a reason, because a lot of the people that are in my circle, they want growth. They want spiritual growth. They want financial growth. They want their businesses to grow. So we have a lot of work to do, and it's we can't really use any more of our energy towards that. So of course cord cuttings are happening and things like that. When somebody is, you can't focus on that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I was like, I'm cutting the cord, and it feels so good when you cut the cord from that negativity, because it's not the direction nor the path that you would ever choose. Okay. And so we had 3 days of full moon in Gemini, which was, needless to say, scary in a trip. Okay. So, and I'm tired of people. You know what I've noticed is that people, have y'all noticed this in your own personal life, that people will act crazy and act like a piece of crap because they think that it's making you look bad? Well, it may be making you feel a little bad, but it doesn't, it makes them look bad. You know what I'm saying? And it just doesn't make any sense. Like, I've had that consistently happening ever since. Like, my own mother even made herself look bad just to, I'm like, what is wrong with these people? I don't get it. But the band keeps marching on. Okay. The band keeps marching on. Once somebody survived the third year that my business was erected, I actually had growth. I grew. So businesses like that are substantial, they're gonna keep going. They're thinking that there's some kind of end game. There's never an end game. I'm never going to stop being a witch. I will probably be on YouTube until the day I die. Doesn't mean I have to be here every other day explaining that. I would like a little bit of a break. I feel like Michael Jackson, you got me working, working day and night. That's what I feel. And that's something that I can control that. I can control that by controlling self. So when you say, hey, listen, y'all know when it's some crazy stuff, some drama, and you have goals and aspirations, you have to focus not on that drama for real. You have to not focus on people that are not going in the same direction as you. You know what I'm saying? So y'all got to do that because a lot of y'all just continue to kick yourselves because you keep allowing people to deter you. Okay. Let's say that something happened to you in the past and you don't want to continue to live in the past. You want to move forward. You want to heal from it. You want to get past it. So, and especially with people, if you can't forgive me if you can't, people that are in your personal life, if they can't forgive you, if they can't understand you, then it's probably best to just be alone. I've actually had the time of my life the past, few months. I haven't been spending a lot of time with other people. You know what I'm saying? So I've been fine with that, and for me, I choose to focus on the positive and cut the cord and just stay focused on life. You know what I'm saying? Staying focused on life, on life. Okay. Because that's the real problem with the demon whenever you say, I'm with child or I'm growing. It's the fact that they don't like life. But there's some of us that do. I actually like my life. Everything about it, my whole story, the whole tragedy and triumph. It's amazing. So there would be nothing that I would ever want to change about anything that has happened because it's a journey. It is a journey. It's not just existing. You're on a journey, taking many different turns and avenues. You know what I'm saying? So, and these people think that there's going to be something that they can do that's going to stop my journey, which there will never be anything that you can do. They always are looking for an end game to stop my business or to stop my show. And it doesn't have to. What I do over here is healing. I give advice and wisdom. I do readings. That's what I'd like to focus on. Those are the things that I want to focus on. Making my oils, making my candles. That is what gives me pleasure in life. Okay. And then of course, relationships, but positive, healthy relationships. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that negative crap. And I have been just saying, for me, I have been looking at my reality. You know what I'm saying? This full moon has been such an eye opener for a lot of people just for discovering stuff. And then, you know what I'm saying? Realizing, and then also being pushed to the limit, being pushed to the limit or being kicked down and getting up. So that's what it's all about. It's never going to be this end game. I just, because I just don't want her to do that. I just don't think she should do that. Oh, let's just shut it down. Well, they'll never be able to shut down divine services. That's why that's the name of my company. They want to shut it down. Why? I don't know. It's an amazing, beautiful thing. In fact, I'm feeling more inspired than ever today. The harder they push, the more inspired I feel. So make sure you guys get into Yule. And we're going to, like this month, let's do a campaign which is focus on happiness. Focusing on happiness. Not focusing on negative people and negative stuff and all that stuff. No, that's not you're gonna, that's not a good energy to be in, constantly focusing on negative stuff. And then not ever finding a solution for whatever the issue is. So that's what we're doing over here. That will be the campaign. In fact, when I feel that we're losing focus, I will come on here and do a focus on happiness talk, because we're not going to focus on these people anymore. We're not going to focus on their thumbs down. In fact, let's go ahead and cover up thumbs down, because we don't care about what you don't like. It's not your choice. These people are trying to force lifestyles upon us that we don't want. They're trying to force energy on us that we don't want. Yeah, let's make sure we just cover the likes and dislikes. Especially when I'm live, because they try to control how you feel and your inspiration. I mean, I'm starting to believe that these people are actually demons. I believe they are demons, actual demons, because they don't change. You would think that after, how many of y'all can honestly say that I have inspired you to change something into positive into your life? How many of you guys can honestly say that? I'm sure many of you can say that. A lot of you. A lot of you. Because that's the only feedback that I get from clients that I help. Okay? If a person is not changed in that whole time, they haven't had any improvements in their life, that's not our problem. That's not anybody else's fault that they should have to focus on. It's your responsibility. And I can't give any more of my time and energy to that. It is such a waste of time and a waste of energy. And it's unfair that people that are not even into the lifestyles that these people are living have to put up with it. Go see a counselor. Go talk to a spiritualist that you can trust. I am one of them. But stop, doing these people, and it goes on for weeks and weeks and weeks and months at a time. This weird psychosis. And so so over here, it's not our fault or our problem. Now, for the past 3 days, I've been sick. I've been in bed and I've been nauseous, and I haven't been able to do the December readings. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to not pressure myself to like be on camera, and I'm probably just going to do voiceover readings. So I got to do a reading for the Gemini through, I've only done the Aries and the Taurus for December, and that's ridiculous. And, it is because my twin flame is focused on the lifestyle of people that I am not focused on. So sometimes you can be negatively affected by your twin flame's lifestyle, even if you're not around them. And the people that are involved in their lifestyle that they need to have a tower moment and walk away from, people that are involved in that, they want to constantly put this awful crap in front of your face that you're not even focused on ever. Who wants to be focused on that? Who would want to be a part of something that's so confusing and ridiculous? Does nothing but create instability in your life. I don't want anything to do with it. That's why I went to Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. And I'm not saying that I'm converting to Christianity, but obviously something's going to have to give. Okay. And so, that's just how I feel about that. And I'm getting ready to go on that other channel. And I'm going to take down a lot of those videos. So that, because believe it or not, those people go and listen to those videos over and over again because they are feeding off of your energy. So that's why I want to take that stuff down, because I'm like, I don't even want to I don't even want to admit that I was arguing with you because this is ridiculous. I shouldn't have to be involved in this. I'm not involved in it. So lifestyle choices are very important. And I'm choosy about who I choose to be around. I am choosy about that. I don't want to be around somebody that is living a lifestyle that I don't agree with. What are we going to talk about? We have nothing to talk about because, so again, people try to act like they're the justice card or something, or they're going to bring a false lawsuit against you that doesn't exist. But in reality, that's very unjust and it's a lie. And then also, these people don't understand that it's about being equally yoked and about having inner peace with the outside world and having balance. That's justice, not putting a false lawsuit against somebody. That's preposterous. And if you have people in your life that are doing stuff like that to you, they probably have an issue, especially when you've done nothing to that person to deserve of that. So there's a lot of people on here that try to make it look like, oh, I have the power to do this or I have the power to that. But it doesn't make any sense because we are over here judge and jury. I do court cases. I don't understand why people continue to do that. And so it always ends up being a waste of time and energy on these people's behalf. And not during December. We are not going to let you do this. You have been doing this since the summer. Since Beltane, you have been trying to interfere because of your own insecurity with our circle. If you have your own circle or you want to go and be a part of another circle, if you feel like my circle is lame or something, then go and be a part of that circle. Stop trying to interfere. Why is your circle trying to intermingle with my circle? It's like two white rings, and I've got my white ring going, and it's glowing ring of my circle, and then this other circle is constantly trying to crash into it. Go and do your own thing that doesn't involve me. And it's just outright exploitation. At the end of the day, I am probably one of the most exploited bloggers on here. And then I got people accusing me of exploiting them when they should be helping and protecting me from all this crap because this is their creation. So this is why you look, when somebody else creates chaos and drama, that's why you do your reversals and you send that crap back to them. It's not your fault. I'm sorry. We have got to be a little selfish here. Otherwise, we would never get anything done. So every day, there should be a work project that people should be focused on. Like, for example, me. Um, I'm gonna order some wax. Like whenever they probably before that, but I'm gonna order some wax so that I can start making candles again. Every day there should be candles that should be made. Every day there should be oils. Every day people should be on some kind of schedule. I cook at this time. There should not be anybody trying to interrupt somebody's energy and then tell them, "Oh, well, I'm going to come and steal your energy and then tell you that you're going through menopause." If you are a woman and you are silly enough to fall for that, I would question your sanity because the demon is obvious. Okay, I'm sorry. As a woman, you should never fall for somebody trying to use medical witchcraft on you since you've been in your 20s or 30s. They're shutting down your bodies, trying to shut down your fertility early because they are on the wrong side. And nobody should fall for that just because somebody else made a bad decision. Y'all better pay attention to what these people do. No, you don't have life inside of you. No, you're dying or you're withering away. When nobody's withered away at the age of 43, 44, or 50, you are only as old as you feel. And if another person feels old and tired, they're going to project that crap onto other people. I don't feel old and tired. I don't feel that way. My magic doesn't feel that way. So y'all better pay attention to that medical witchcraft and not fall for it. And your men need to stop doing that too. And we've got to get these men under control. And men should not be getting controlled by demonic women. I'm sorry. Those women are not in control of our men on this planet. I'm sorry. Those women are not going to be in control. We're not going to allow them to continue to do what they're doing because men have lost their mind. And it's starting to get kind of ridiculous. So, over here, we are creating that balance between the divine masculine and the divine feminine. And I think that what you guys are going to notice is probably chaos in the middle of that. But at the end of the day, that's where I'm going to end up very balanced. I have no intention on tearing down and destroying anything about myself. I'm building. If other people choose to live that way and they choose to succumb to medical witchcraft, I'm going to do everything I can to talk you out of it. But if that's what you insist on doing, then you do you. For me, I say no to all of that crap. Okay, and we got through the third wave, I think, of the corona because it's calmed down a whole lot. So if you didn't pass away of the corona, then obviously you're here for a reason. And we can't lose sight of that. Okay, and I don't want to be used anymore to distract anybody else from what we're actually supposed to be focused on, which, I feel like we should focus on ghost stories. We should do fireplace readings. I should, do, have tea and tarot again instead of focusing on all of this crap. So I'm going to get my house together this week so that we can start focusing on that. And if other people want to use other people's image to try to distract us or hurt us, we are not going to pay attention to that crap anymore. I am so tired of it. It is annoying. And you know what? Another thing I'm tired of? I'm tired of other people that are creating the chaos not being admonished. I want it to be acknowledged who is creating the chaos. I have been getting blamed for a lot of this chaos. And this is why I decided that I am not going to participate anymore. Okay. And focus on what you're supposed to be focusing on. Literally, I've got people contacting people every day with a bunch of negative energy. I don't talk to those people at all. But yet, instead of the person that is contacting you being blamed for their own bad energy, you're blaming it on me. I will not be blamed or take responsibility for anybody's bad energy. Because everything I do over here is wonderful. Okay, everything that I do is good. So that's what I'm focusing on. Okay, and I'm not going to continue to argue with people about that. We have got to stop this and we've got to start acting like grown adults. Obviously, I am an authentic high priestess, and that is the way I should be living and treated. And I should be treated with some level of respect from everybody. If you feel that you don't owe me any level of respect, then go away and until you can show some respect and stop just saying anything to me. I'm not going to listen to anybody saying anything and everything to me ever again anymore. And you know what? I'm not going to respond with ignorance. I am so tired of ignorance. I've been meditating. I've been sleeping. I've been getting downloads from my spirits, and I'm just not having it anymore because it's very irresponsible. So I've got some stuff on the way because I want to do some stuff like some Christmas projects and stuff. And I've got glitter and shiny things coming. And I'm not going to sit up here and put any more of my energy, because that's what those people want. They want energy. And I don't care if you talk to whoever, go talk to them. It has nothing to do with me. So that's where we at Divine Services. Make sure that you guys, if you want to get on my schedule today, I do have openings later. I don't usually do readings at 9 o'clock. I do a lot of meditating all day. So that's basically what I get paid for. Okay. It runs the line of shamanism, is where it kind of runs down the line in my bloodline. So I actually do have a job and I do it well. That's my job. I'm tired of people trying to tell me where I should go or what I should do. If you don't like what I do, then maybe you should, go and not pay attention to what I do, then, is what I suggest to those people. You're never going to be able to tear down my business, is what I can tell you. Okay. So make sure that you guys understand this, that regardless to, they're trying to make it look like I'm going through a divorce, menopause, and I'm being sued and all this stuff. Whatever. I still have a business to run. The business still will be ran. I'm not going to be held up at all. At all. And I have had a long talk with Spirit about this crap. They constantly trying to take us through these negative cycles. I choose not to participate or be affected at all, period. It's got to end at some point. And and that's how you shut people down like that, is you no longer, you just don't respond or pay attention to them. Unfortunately, some people, when you tell them that you're not interested because they want what they can't have, they continue to pursue you. Well, once you have told somebody that you're not interested, and if you're genuinely not interested, then it's time to just look away. Okay. We have to stay focused. There's people out there that need cleanses, they need healings, they need love work, they need they need breakup work, they need cord cuttings. Okay, and generational hex removers. So that's what we have to stay focused on, and that's what we're doing over here. And by the way, guys, just to let y'all know, I don't work with nobody. If you're, I do work with one other witch right now, but she's not currently actively working as a witch because there's people out there scamming, and I have the right to speak about that. I don't care about what their response is anymore. I don't care. What I care about is making sure that we stay focused over here. Okay. So make sure that you guys support the channel by hitting the thumbs up, because anytime the focus is not on them, they're thumbsing down. So we need to allow our positive energy to completely override their negativity completely, is where we need to stay. We need to keep the vibes up, the energy up, the spirit up. Okay, is what we're going to have to do over here, regardless to what they say or do. Make sure that y'all join Yule via Etsy. And all of my contact information is below. Okay, it's in 3 weeks, but we're getting set up right now, and we're doing a lot of rituals in between that time for the Yule Circle. Okay. All right, guys, I'll see y'all later. Have a wonderful Tuesday. Peace and love.